Hey everyone, it's Jet back today with another achievement video, and today I'm going to show you how to get the achievement called Emerald Dream Safari. Now the objective of this is, in the Emerald Dream, catch all the battle pets listed below. There are 9 of them. Now most of these are pretty easy. The hardest ones will be the Dream Badger and the Slumbertooth, and I'll explain why when we get to them. And so I'm going to catch all 9 of these in no specific order, but I'll tooltip each one of these pets in the video. So if you're looking for a specific one, you can just jump to it without watching the ones that you don't need. I'll also put all the coordinates to where I found them in the description below. So without further ado, let's track this achievement, get some pets, and knock this achievement out. Now the first pet that we are going to get is this guy right here. It's called the Snaggletooth. Now this one is one of the more difficult ones to find and get on the list, because the reason being is why it's so difficult is it's one of the ones that share a spawn. So in order for this to summon that you can battle it, you have to kill other Snaggletooths within the Emerald Dream. Now I have located 5 locations where they have spawned, and I made a macro that I'll link below that you can use. So it's right here. It's called Snag. I just called it Snag. And now when you look on my map here, when I hit the macro, you'll see all 5 locations of where it spawns. So I'll hit it right here, and you'll know I got my waypoints here. Now the one I'm at is up here, but there's one that spawns here and down here and here and here. Now what I do is I just fly to each one of these locations, kill the Snaggletooth, and then when one pops up, then, I battle it and then we catch it. So that's what I recommend doing, is just flying, use the macro, fly to each of these locations, kill the Snaggletooth, and just hope the next one that spawns is one that you can battle. Now, this didn't take long. Hopefully it won't take long for you either. Another thing you can do is server hop at a specific, stand in one location, so you can like stand up here or up here and server hop. You can also park a tune at a specific location, or you could try war mode also. Now once you find the Snaggletooth, I do recommend that you use the terrible turnip pet right here, because it has an ability called Weakening Blow, and this cannot reduce the opponent's health below 1. Now, reason being is since it's so rare, like the Snaggletooth and the Dream Badger, is because if you accidentally kill it, you don't want to repeat the process of what I explained earlier. Flying around and waiting for another one to respawn. So the terrible turnip will just knock it down to 1 health. So I found the Snaggletooth at this location right up here, just north of the Wellspring of Life. And we're going to battle it, and then we'll head on to the next location. The next battle pet we're going to get to knock off this achievement is called the Leyhart. And I found the Leyhart right down here in this section right here, and it's just patrolling. So we're going to capture this little guy here, and then we'll go to the next one. This next battle pet that we found is called the Sapnibbler. And we found this one right down here in the Emerald Dream, but it spawns in a bunch of locations. I'll put as many as I can find in the description below. So we'll battle this guy and then go to the next. This next pet is called the Slumbertooth, and we found it right down here in this area right here of the Emerald Dream. So we'll battle this. I'm going to show you what I should have done in the first 3, and I apologize for not doing that, but I'll give you an idea. This is a beast, and his backline pets are a Sapnibbler and a Pewling. Now both of these also are part of the achievement, so if you're having a hard time finding them, you find another one. Usually a backline pet will be you'll be able to catch it that way. So we're going to battle this and then go to our next one. Alright, the next guy that we're going to battle for our achievement is called the Pewling. Now this critter, this little pet, is located right down here in the Emerald Dream area. And we'll battle him, and I can show you what his backline pets look like. He's a critter, and his backline pet is a Sapnibbler and another Pewling. So we'll battle him, and catch him, and then head to the next. This next pet that we found is called the Fol'ya Pup. Now, this Fol'ya Pup, he's located right down here. This is where I found him. But I've also found him up here in the Eye of Ysera also. So, we're going to battle him. I'll show you what he has here. He is a critter, and he has a Sapnibbler and a Pewling as his backline pets. So we'll capture him and then head to the next. This next pet that we're going to get is called the Pale Slumbertooth. Now, this pet here, you're going to need a toy. And you're going to need the Friend Surge Defender toy. So we're going to summon this. Now, where you get this toy at is you get it from the Dream Surges event. And you can buy it from the Dream Surge vendor. Of course, now, like, this moves every week. This week it's in the Anaran Plains. So the week after it'd be in Azor Span. But the vendor sells this pet here. Now, when you have this pet, what you want to do is just fly around. And that's just a regular Slumbertooth. But we're looking for a Pale Slumbertooth, and there's one right there. So, looks like it's under some brush here. And where this is right down here in this little location right here. So we're going to battle this guy here, and I'll show you what he is. He's a beast, and his backline pets are the Sapnibbler and the Pewling, which seems quite common. So we'll battle him, collect him, and go on to the next. Alright, this next pet is called the Dream Badger, and this is one of the harder ones to get it. We found ours right down here in this location, but they're also in this location right here. As you notice, I have them marked on my map here because I made a macro. And just like we had to do earlier with the Snaggletooth, this one here, you have to kill Pewlings for it to spawn. So when I hit this macro here, it gives me all these locations of where Pewlings are. And usually at each one of these locations, there's a couple of Pewlings. And you're just going to have to kill Pewlings and then just fly around in this route here and hope that a Dream Badger spawns. So we're going to battle him here. And he is a critter, and his backline pet are the Sapnibblers. So we'll catch him and then go on to catch our last pet for this achievement. And our last pet is called the Flooftalon. And we found him right here in this location right here. So, like I said, I'll put all the waypoints in this description below. So we'll battle him. And before we're about to kill him, we'll be back. Alright, so this last pet comes in, and when we kill this, we will get our Emerald Dream Safari achievement. So, that's how you find and collect all the pets, all 9 pets for this achievement. I'll leave tips below in the description. Another thing that I never mentioned is just make sure you have track pets on. That way when you're flying over, you can tooltip over them and see it might be the one that you need. So, hope this video helped, and good luck with your achievement hunting and pet collecting.